that went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
If I were you, Master, I'd not leave this unread.
Shall we take a closer look?
I've trained for this.
Oh, well, well, well. Aren't you a fine specimen? Might I trouble you to show me your tongue? You're the very picture of health. I dare say a constitution such as yours could survive most any toxin. Have you ever crossed paths with an asp? If you have, I'm sure you'll agree that they are masterful poisoners. Not only do they spew venom with abandon, but they're crafty enough to coat their spears with the substance. Truly remarkable behaviour. 'Tis fit to pique any scholar's curiosity, no? Thus, my task for you. Might you be so kind as to return to me afflicted with asp venom? The opportunity to study the poison's effect on a living specimen would further my research by leaps and bounds.
Tis done, Master. Now a Ferrystone can whisk us here whensoever we desire.
Oh, marvellous! I can see the asp venom is hard at work in your veins. Come, allow me a closer look. Let's see here. Pupils dilated, tongue swollen, and that's to say nothing of what's going on in your internal organs. So much to study. Splendid! I dare say I've learned all I can. I am in your debt, my friend. In truth, I did not expect you would oblige me. I have put this task to many, yet you are the first to follow through. When at last my research bears fruit, I will have you to thank. Now, on to your next task. I would have you sub these magnificent creatures hunt in flocks, bombarding their prey from on high with a noxious onslaught. Hurry along and return only once you are afflicted. Oh, I can hardly wait.
Battle is best avoided here.
We hunt venom harpies next, though I suppose we are the quarry. Let us begin by seeking out the beasts.
I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. One of our number is unconscious. The enemy retreats.
I see no merit in hunting down such cravens. Ah, I see you pinch something from our bow. Oh, yeah. Hope you weren't expecting mercy. There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like.
Well done.
We ought to quit the field ere the option is taken from us. When our purities run out, we're done for.
It seems we have enraged ourselves. Ruthless opponents make us aware of it.
Right, we've got a grip on our foe. I struggle. Easier said than done. A good plan. Allow me.
By all means. It is perilous here. I recommend a swift retreat.
Welcome as fine ale.
Monster seems to have dropped something.
I shall come at once, Arisen.
I know precisely when a curious...
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray, call... Without a mage among our ranks, we've no one to heal us in times of need.
Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Poison ought to be cured with all due haste. I can't imagine we're in need of a... campsite just now. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Remarkable! I can tell at a glance that the venom of a venom harpy is wreaking sweet agony upon you. Yes, indeed, the toxin is making fine progress. Let's see here. Elevated temperature, peeling of the skin, pupils unfocused. Oh my, so much to study. Splendid! I dare say I've learned all I can. I must thank you, my friend, for your steadfast assistance. I am on the cusp of a new breakthrough, and all thanks to your tireless efforts. Now, as for the next task, have no fear. It will not be so trying as the last. This time, I would have you accompany me while I subject myself to the venom of the Chimera. Much in this world can only be learned by experiencing it firsthand. My own health is a small price to pay to advance work of such enduring significance. I've marked out the spot I'll wait for you on your map, so be sure to join me there as soon as you can. We shall seek out the Chimera together.
Perhaps you'd like my assistance with that quest. I can draw upon my experiences beyond the rift to guide you.
My shift's done. I'm off to the tavern. Can't remember the last time my pockets jingled.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
What am I supposed to say?
Forever polish up my gear for tomorrow.
I'm in fine company. Places such as this
By and large, the people of Bakbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their hearts and regard her as family.
Vermin's people bear no such love for their queen regent. Though, of course, they have their reasons.
My heart hurts just thinking about it.
Follow me. This way, if you please, Master. Could you come over here?
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go then.
Tis a glad thing we rested where we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early gripping gets the worm, as they say. Oh, pinch something from our foe. That's crafty, isn't it? Right, just follow me.
And I take the rest. My pockets will be drinking with gold.
Hold it!
See, good work!
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
And over all pointing the first now.
Very well. I shall return.
avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
Where you do not fall prey to the enemy's attack as we pass.
It's no great shock to me.
Here at last. Now to locate that chimera.
I do hope Sir Jarl will be all right. Let us safeguard him well, lest he meet an early end.
It's no great shock to me. There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
Often we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes. Nothing's coming to me, Master.
We cannot break it from this side.
So it goes. Let me get that. This is my first time clapping eyes on such meat. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
Rest assured, Master, you'll hear nary an idle word from me.
I wonder what rumors there are. Interested in my wares? Wish I'd been born a nobleman.
Care to join me for a glug or three, cuz? Say, cuz, are you fond of granting folks' requests? Suppose I'll ask someone else then.
Come to think of it, in the end, we never did attend the coronation. I hope never to experience the like of that sensation again.
Got to accept life as its ups and downs.
So Jarl appears to have been poisoned as he desired. Shall we go and look in on him at his laboratory? person of import, I take it.
Very well. I will lead the way.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Follow me. Here at last.
My heartbeat pounds in my ears. My gut writhes like a nest of snakes. Extraordinary. This is the potency of the Chimera's venom. I feel more symptoms developing even as I speak. The poison must be entering its final stages. Allow me to thank you ere I lose consciousness. Once again, your assistance has proven invaluable. Thank you for your help, my friend. Few would have deigned to give me the time of day.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
Thank you again, my friend. Your contribution shall not be forgotten.
Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Hail, Arisen. 'Tis plain you've been training diligently in my— I'm well glad to be traveling by your side. A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness spores can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
That sounds most unpleasant. I do hope we shall remain free of it.
Looking for all I've got to focus.
This job better be worth it.
I have a dozen left.
Ought to draw in plenty of customers.
Looking for all
Best tales come from travelers this year.
Interested in my wares?
Look as long as you please.
Dear, that's the wrong one.
Ah, apologies. Thank you, my darling. Fie. My vision's growing worse by the day, I fear. Methinks it began when I started reading an old grimoire I found whilst tidying the storeroom. 'Tis entitled On the Transference of Souls. A curious tome, this. It claims to grant the reader the power to summon things from beyond the rift. I thought I might use it to stock my shelves with otherworldly wares. Perhaps you will think me simple, but truly all I want is a better life for my wife and daughter. Yet 'tis most vexing, for the moment I start reading the tome, 'tis as if a fog descends over my eyes. But mayhap there is hope for me yet, if I can get my hands on a quince. They're said to reduce fatigue of the eyes. Would you be kind enough to procure one for me? I must keep reading that grimoire.
I've heard quince is a native to Batal. Shall we see if we can't find some?
Oh dear. What am I to do?
Got to accept life as it's up.
I could die.
I have a dozen matters to see to today.
I can't stand much more of this.
I ought check my stock. Looking for...
We have aught we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
Perhaps once we've concluded this bit of business, we might allow ourselves a moment's rest.
True enough.
Have you brought me a quince? Many thanks, sir. At last, I may continue reading that grimoire. This could be the turning point in my family's fortune.
We're to be guided to our destination. Let's try to follow along.
Welcome, and well met. Do come again. How
in particular.
Time to hit the sack. Too tired when my club sisters.
Hope this job plays out
I'm
like
not
your
risking my
last.
life for a
Another day. Same as...
Idleness is a luxury.
Well met, sir. How much
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
Look around if you like, but be sure to buy all.
Good.
Well met, sir. You'll be glad to know that I finally finished my reading of that grimoire we spoke of. Which brings me to a curious point. There's a favor I'd ask of you. What happened to my eye? Oh, never mind the bandage. 'Tis nothing serious. Now, as I was saying, I'd like for you to find the grimoire's second volume for me. 'Twould seem 'tis part of a set, and will only reveal its true power when both tomes are in hand. The copy I possess is but the first, one half of a whole. I've heard tell that its twin can be found in a queer little shop in Vermont. Alas, passing through the border checkpoint is no simple matter for a humble merchant like... But you, sir, I dare say you are not of Batal. Then you ought have no trouble passing through the checkpoint. I implore you, find that second volume for me. All I want is to give my family a decent life, the life they deserve. This is my chance to provide for them as I ne'er have.
A queer little shop in Vermont, is it? I wonder which of the shops in Vermont matches that description. I have no answer to give.
Mother, quick! Over here!
Beg pardon, sir, but I must ask you to stop aiding my husband. He lost his eye while reading that grimoire. His eye! I can't bear to see him involved with that fell thing anymore. But he refuses to listen to me.
He's been saying not to worry, that he'll make us more money soon. 'Tis as if he's lost his mind how much he repeats it. 'Tis all my fault, Mother. He's only been like this since I said I wished we had an easier life.
No, 'tisn't, dear, and don't you fret. Your father, he'll be back to his old self before you know it. Pray, sir, seek out that grimoire if you must, but do not give it to my husband. I beg of you.
Ought we to give Sir Isaac the grimoire as he requested? 'Tis a quandary indeed. All we know for sure is that we know nothing at all. That's something, eh?
This ox cart's bound. Can't let you on till you've paid. This is more.
Come on, have at it.
Saurians, master.
Fire won't do much good here. Best try a different tack.
I can not fault it that.
Let's explore where that came from.
Splendid. You have my protection. That was a skillful bit of thing. You do your attention first. One of us has been poisoned.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
Here, an enchantment of hold. Please don't go. That was superb, Arena.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
So, you seek... Leave this place at once! My head will blow if aught goes awry.
No hurry to leave.
Interested in my wares? Wonder if there's any easy
I swear I've not bought once.
Must be your tales.
Seems my
There always is.
always leave me here.
Well, if you think me a liar, then buy something. The item you requested is complete. Here you are. Sir, use it well. Hope to see you again. Well, if you think me a liar, then... On the transference of souls, eh? 'Tis not like to do much harm on its own, but when combined with its twin, the first volume, 'tis potent indeed. Take care how you use it, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. Hope to see you again.
We have acquired the grimoire entitled On the Transference of Souls, just as Sir Isaac requested. Will we be delivering it to him? The choice is yours to make, Master, but let us speak with him either way. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Time to be heading home.
Got to find more places to buy my storage.
I'm smart till a passenger comes to step their pummel from point.
What am I supposed to do?
At least my back's not acting up today.
If I could, I'd never leave.
Well, if you think me a liar, then buy some. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good. Many thanks to you.
While beyond the rift, I recall hearing a rumor that such forgeries may be used to win people's favor.
Unbelievable.
Need anything? Stop by again, Sue.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Well met. I end up feeling weary after a day of...
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you found the second volume of On the Transference of Souls, perchance? Fortune smiles upon me at last. With this, my shop's prosperity is all but assured. Thank you, Sir Arisen. Oh, thank you. Perhaps you'd care to join me. Come, bear witness to this momentous occasion.
'Twould behoove us not to fall too far behind our guide.
Whatever am I to do?
This is it. This is the moment I've been preparing for.
Dear, is this truly safe? I'm afeard of what's to come.
Have faith, my darling. All is well. You need only stand there and watch.
Father, you don't need to do this. I'm happy with our life as 'tis now.
'Tis good to hear you say that, my daughter. But I've come too far. I must see this through. I believe I need only... Ha! Did I? Did I do it? All appears unchanged. A failure, then. Ah well, I suppose our fortunes were ne'er likely to turn so easily. I've learned my lesson. No more of this grimoire nonsense for me. I'll settle for being a humble apothecary after all. My dears, can you forgive me for my foolishness?
Oh, Isaac.
You two had the right of it all along. I ne'er should have chased after a silly dream like this.
Father, I shouldn't have complained. I know you do your best for us. You always have.
Enough of that now. You've naught to apologize for. 'Tis a father's duty to provide for his children. I only wish I could give you more. You have my gratitude, Sir Arisen. Though I failed in my quest, I've learnt much. And from this moment forth, I'll be focusing my energies on naught but my trade. I hope I can count on your continued patronage, sir.
Allow me to lead the way. I should like to put my knowledge to good use.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
When all's said and done, I'm quite glad my experiment failed. Though I wish I knew why it did. Alas, such things are best forgotten. In fact, methinks you ought take this grimoire off my hands, sir. No sense in my holding on to it. When all's said and done, alas, such...
I wonder if we would have been wealthy had the experiment succeeded. Suppose it could have gone either way, really. Mayhap I should just be grateful nothing untoward came of it.
My husband has returned to work with renewed vigor. 'Tis good to have him back to his old self. He'll have all the support we can give. We're family, after all.